What's going on YouTube? Hadn't been on camera in a while. It's not a shooting video, obviously, but and I know some of y'all seen this gun the other day, but I kind of want to get on here and I've just about got this gun where I want it. This is my Blackhawk 45 that I purchased. This was a personal gun of Alan Harton. And if you know big bore 6 guns, you probably know a little bit about him or have heard of him. And whenever I got this gun from him, Furman put me in touch with him and told me he had it because I was looking for a 45 Bisley handled. And so whenever he told me about this gun, I got in touch with Alan. Alan had me call him. He sent me some pictures of it. It was a 7.5 inch Bisley handled 45 that Alan done a complete action job on, accuracy package and trigger job and all that stuff on it. So it was a very nice gun. Now, it did have a scope on it, a scope ring I should say, a scope mount. So I've got these 2 holes here, and I'm going to find some like some filler screws to put in there to, to keep flush and protect the threads, because who knows, maybe one day I might want to put another scope on it. I still have the scope mount, but I went ahead and I bought me a Bowen rough country rear sight. It's got the Furman Garza screw in. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a screw in type, so I can change these blade heights depending on what kind of shooting I'm doing or what load I finally settle on. Obviously it's the Bisley handle, so it's got the Bisley hammer, the Bisley trigger, and this gun is just so silky smooth. And so I haven't shot this gun yet. I need to make up some loads for it, but whenever I got it, it had the just the stock Ruger Bisley grips. I tried to put some ironwood on it. If some of y'all may have seen that video, that didn't work out too good. They was made a little bit different, just didn't fit the gun, and I haven't had time to fit them to the gun. And also I'm not sure, so I found somebody that was selling these. These are Bobby Tyler, kind of a yellow micarta, but it's got the grain in it. Kind of makes it look like I think you can see that, but it kind of makes it look like aged ivory, which is nice. They don't fit like, they could fit a little better as far as the fitment goes, but they're smooth. They're not sticking out any places, and I could leave it just like this and be perfectly happy with it. I think I would like to either get some ram horn or stag grips. I've got a Super Blackhawk 5.5 inch barrel with some very nice sandbar stag grips, and I really like those. I did have him, I don't know if I said it, but it had a 7.5 inch barrel. I had him cut it down to 5.5 inches and recrown it. And I also ordered this Power Custom number 5 style base pin. I've had really good luck with those. They're nice. The trigger pull on this is probably about a 1.5, very crisp break. Just a great feeling gun. Like I said, I have not shot it yet, but I'm going to work up some loads for it eventually. I haven't done any real shooting where I'm just out there spending the day at the range shooting. I haven't done any of that in really about a year. Just so much work to do on my mother-in-law's farm. We're getting closer every day to moving up there. We've been remodeling a little house on the property for my dad to stay in, because my dad kind of moved down here with us. He's getting on up there in age, and he lives with us now. So, but we're remodeling a little house on him to give him his own space again, and we are going to move up there as soon as that's finished. So we're going to sell our place and do that. So we're getting closer every day to that. Obviously, when I move up there, we'll be able to, I'll be able to shoot way more, because that's where I do all my shooting anyway. So I don't have to pay for a range or anything like that. But anyway, if I remember right, this gun was made in like 1992. I'd have to check for sure. It's a 47 prefix, 92 or 97 or something like that. But to me, of course, I'm a 45 guy. Even though I've got a couple 44 Magnums, 45 is my bread and butter. That's what I love to shoot. And I've got the flat top Bisley handled 44 Special, which I do love, and I shot a couple nice hogs with it, not this past season, but the season before when we went to Texas. But I've just really been wanting another 45 Bisley handled 5.5. I've got that one I custom did. You know, I still ain't shot that, and that thing's been finished probably a little bit over a year, and I still haven't shot that one. So I'm thinking about actually sending it off and maybe getting it engraved, but I haven't made up my mind on that one. So thinking about doing like a full engraving on that one. But I'm still doing gun stuff. I just haven't been able to do a lot of shooting here lately. I have got some shooting in here and there, but nothing worth filming, nothing, you know, just getting out and having some fun plinking. I haven't really, you know, done a lot of anything to that'd be worth filming. So I've had a couple people emailing me and asking me about this gun here and what's going on with it after seeing some of the other the couple of videos I did, I think last week. So this has just kind of been something that I've been doing. I'm really not sure. I tried the giraffe bone. I've got so many grips, so many guns with giraffe bone on it right now that I doubt I'll do giraffe bone on this one. A set of really nice stags would be ideal, but I don't want a lot of bark on them. I like a few little pieces of bark, you know, kind of towards the bottom is what I like. But you know, it's hard to find anybody these days that'll, you know, that'll do grips. At least for me. I don't know what the deal is, but I have asked a couple grip makers to do stab. I'm not gonna say any names, and they just flat out turn me down. And I know they do them, and I've seen them do them after me. So I don't know if it's just they just have too much work right now and they didn't want to do it, or what. But but I did have a guy that he has some really nice stag on his website ready to go. But this gun just they fit a little different. So if I'm going to order a set of nice stags for it, I want to send in my grip frame and make sure they're custom fit to this revolver. But some stag would be great with a little bit of bark. But that guy that has the stag ready to go, it's got a lot of bark on it, and I'm really not a fan of a lot of bark. I don't mind a little bit here and there. But I've also been thinking about ram horn, but I don't like the ram horn that's pink. I don't like that pretty much at all for my own personal taste. But I do like the grayish and the black, or it's got the, you know, maybe have the cuts in it or whatever. I do like that, but I haven't made up my mind yet. If you're a grip maker and you want to talk about this project here, you know, send me an email. Leave me a comment, tell me how to contact you, and I'll get in touch with you. But, so that's kind of where we're at on this. I can't wait to shoot the gun. To own one of Alan Harton's personal revolvers is, you know, a treat to me. So, I'm happy to have the revolver. I can't wait to shoot it. Can't wait to hunt with it. And hopefully by this hunting season, I've had enough time to develop a load and can get it going like I want it to go. So anyway, that's 10 minutes of me rambling on about this. So I think I will leave it at that. And yeah, so hopefully I'll have some shooting videos for y'all coming up in the future. I like what Plowboy did with the the 45 line ball loads. I've used that H110 like that myself and love it. So it's great. It's a great load. So I'm going to probably start around there for this one and see what happens. But if you haven't checked out his video on that, go ahead and do that, because it's a good video. I love seeing people shoot 45 Colt and seeing what you can do with the 45 Colt. You can load them down to cowboy loads, or all the way up to, you know, the stuff that line ball like to shoot and published about. So 45 is just, to me, a great all-around caliber. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and as always, we'll see you on the next one.